Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about some basketball plays that fake an open three-point shot and in return get an open layup. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out these amazing basketball plays. Okay, so in this first play, we're going to have player 5. He's going to be coming up and setting a back screen on player 3. Player 3 is going to be cutting across, and he's going to be cutting across the baseline and popping out towards the three-point line. While that is happening, we're going to be having player 2 setting a screen for player 1, and player 1 is going to be using that screen. Now, instead of player 2 rolling towards the rim, he's going to be popping out towards the point. So, of course, if player 3 is open, you could hit him up for a pass for a three-point shot. That is an option. However, what we're going to be doing here is having player 2 pop out, and then we're going to be having player 1 pass over to player 2, and now we're going to be having player 4 pop out, and we're going to be having player 5 come up for the screen and roll with player 2. So that player 5 could be open for that layup, or player 2 could be open for a mid-range or three-point shot. So of course we could hit player 3 for a three-point shot. We could have player 1 open for a three-point shot after that screen. We could have player 2 open for a three-point shot, but our last option is player 5 for the layup, and generally speaking, after those three-point shot options or opportunities, player 5 is usually wide open for that layup. Now in this next basketball play, we're going to be having player 5. He's going to be setting a screen for player 2, and player 2 is going to be cutting across the key and popping out towards the three-point line. At this time, we're going to be having player 3. He's going to be doing a high cut across, and we're going to be having player 4 come up for a screen. So this is all happening at the exact same time. So we're having player 3 cut across. Player 2 is cutting across here and popping out. And now we're going to be having player 4 setting a screen on player 1. Player 1 is going to be using that screen, faking the pass, making sure to look at player 2 to draw player 2's man out to him. And in return, we're going to be having player 4 roll towards the basket where he should be wide open for that layup. Now, of course, these two basketball plays are working against a man-to-man defense. Now, let's go up against the 2-3 zone and see what we can do. Okay, so against the 2-3 zone, what we're going to be doing here is having player 2. He's going to be going and setting a screen. Actually, the zone would most likely be more like this. And setting a screen away for player 3. At the same time, we're going to be having player 1 dribble out towards this side, which will draw player 2 up. Player 1 and 2 are going to be combining up top most likely. And we're going to be having player 3 pop up, and we're going to be using that screen popping up. Now, what we're going to be doing here is having player 2, he's going to be rolling out towards this wing. Now, this is a possible three-point shot. This is another possible three-point shot. Now, coming from there, what's going to happen is the zone is most likely going to be looking like this. Going from there, we're going to be now having player 5. He's going to be going and setting a screen across for player 2 on player 3. We're going to be having player 2 cut across. So that was our fake three-point shot. Player 3 is going to be passing into player 2. That's going to draw player 5 up. Player 5 blue is going to be rolling towards the basket, where he should now be able to get that nice, easy layup. Now, let's go and see one more play against a man-to-man defense that I know you're going to absolutely love. Okay, so first in this play, we're going to be having player 4 and 5 setting screens down for the two wing players, players 2 and 3. After that screen, what's going to happen is player 3 and 2 are going to be popping up, and one of those two players are going to be receiving the pass. So let's say player 3 receives that pass. The only way we would know for sure a player is going to receive that pass is 100% if a player switches off that is 100% going to be the side that we pass to. If there's no switches, then you will not be obviously passing to that side, and we'll get back to that point in 2 seconds. So if there is a switch, as we see here, we're now going to be having player 5 now seal his man on the inside so that he can get that pass to him in an easy layup. Now, what happens if neither of them switch? If neither player switches, what we can do now is have player 5 and 4 set a screen up one last time, and those players are going to be cutting down either in front or behind, and I do not want both players to be cutting down the middle of the key. I want one to go at least behind or both to go behind. Now, that's an easy possible layup as well. So we got that first initial possible 3-point shot when we got those screens down and the players popping up. And now we've got secondary options where a player seals and gets an easy layup, or screen back up top and cut down the middle or along the baseline. I hope that these plays help your team win more games. If they do, let us know in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you guys again tomorrow, actually later on today, for the second video of the day.